It is the glory of June 2nd, and I am in Arroyo Grande. I am getting, damn. Turn it off. I am stopping by the bank, running 2 errands, running over and seeing my dad. Wow. Fantastic hair. That woman's really pretty. And so I am going to go clock into work after I go meet up with my dad for a bit. And then, oh yeah, I was going to go to my friend's house and reset my television too. But I mean, it's June 2nd. Woo! June 2nd! June 2nd! Yeah. Anyhow. Parking lot. I just realized I didn't vlog on my way back to Santa Maria. Oops! So anyhow, I'm back on the Santa Maria. Stopped by my friend's house for a minute, and then I'm going to be leaping on to DoorDash in about an hour. Deliveries! So yeah, it's Tuesday? No, it's Monday, June 2nd. Yesterday was Sunday, June 1st. I have an issue with dates. Pizza, pizza, pizza! Pizza, pizza, pizza! Hi, pizza delivery! My laptop is over at my friend's house. I should actually toggle the button to send me on the directions instead of just driving forward. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, I don't have to turn around. Ooh, gross. So, my laptop is chilling and downloading Star Wars Online. So, sorry, Star Trek Online. Is there a Star Wars MMO? There should be a Star Wars MMO nowadays. And so, alright, food's not spilling randomly. I am not sure if I'm going to be playing that later on this evening or not. I don't think I'm going to be able to casually stream my first time playing because I don't have, like, sound control where I am. And I don't know if the people whose house I frequent are going to be offended or not, or offensive themselves. Because, I don't know, they random discussions about random topics, and I never know what's going to pop up randomly. So anyhow, I'm delivering a pizza! It is June 2nd. I'm probably not uploading today. Why? I uploaded yesterday. I'm lazy. That's okay. Anyhow. Do-do-do-do! Cruising along for pizza delivery. Boop, 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 boo. It's a really nice day, even though it's kind of overcast. It's ridiculously hot. Alrighty then. The pizza is delivered. Thankfully, I didn't think to bring my camera up to the door because it was a hand-to-customer order. I didn't really realize that. It would have been weird if I casually walked up with a fucking camera in my hand. Hi, how you doing? Vlogging! Woo! So, anyhow. Yeah, I'm kind of weird. So, from here, I go back to my dispatch location in Orchid. And, sit. Well, the original plan was to do some writing and some resume prep work and some productivity, but I ended up at my friend's house running into Star Trek Online, and that was on one of my already purchased lists, download queues for Steam. And I'm like, well, cool. I'm going to update that, go to work, and then I will have something cool and awesome to be able to try out. And then, bed! Woo! Alright, now for another pickup at the glory of Taco Bell. That's a locked car. And departure. Oh, yeah. Taco Bell. I want to fart at Taco Bell. This license plate over here and license plate frame is an EV outline on the top. And all nine? I think there's 9 EV evolutions now. All different colors on the bottom. And that's a really cute license plate cover. So Taco Bell is picked up. And now I am driving through the glory of, I don't know, it's kind of a gray day. But yeah, those kids skateboarding landed a couple really good tricks. That was kind of cool. I hope they do well in their boarding careers. Oop, alright, let's not rush this along. Not really sure why they put roundabouts right here. I mean, obviously there's 3 different roads. But it's an itty-bitty neighborhood with houses. But alright, roundabout. Ba 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 da ba ba. I'll ride a roundabout. Doo 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 doo. And another one. But this time there's 4. Oh. Nope, still just 3 streets. I don't know what's stuck in my head right now. Well, I'm glad I put down my camera to a degree, and also to a degree I'm not, but I got called handsome by really cute, well, I don't know, that's a mom. I don't know, I'm 35, I don't know, I could have flirted with that, but anyhow, it was really cute, because she like comes out, I'm like, oh, hold on a second, because she had put it as leave at door. And so I click a couple buttons, take a picture of the food, and hand it to her. And she had a little dog named Tippy, and casually gave head scratches. And we chatted for like literally 35 seconds. And she's just like, I love your bows, they're really cute. And I'm just like, well, I don't really like man buns that much. So I said I don't like man bows that much. I stopped, wait a second, that's exactly what I wear. Can't say it that way. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the blandness of the man bun. And she's just like, oh, well, you look really handsome today. You look really cute. I like it. You have a wonderful day. I'm like, oh, wow. All right, then. What's stereotypical cowboy hat wearing, conservative blonde, mom. Yeah, she was cute. But yeah, I got casually called handsome. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I guess I'm majestic and cute when I have my hair down. And I'm handsome and well trimmed when my hair's up. But either way, whatever. I don't know how to flirt. Oh! So, you know. Yeah, but, so next to dispatch location. And the speeding trailer is still right here. So yeah, like it's to measure how fast you're going. And I guess people are still speeding at the residential street. There used to be just fields right here, right here. But now it's all houses. So, of course, they're trying to cut down on speeding. People shouldn't be speeding. If it's a 2-lane street, you shouldn't speed. It's just unnecessary to speed, bro. Oh. It never fully clicked in my head this is a chapel and a graveyard. I always thought we just had a small little graveyard right here. It's literally like seven or 8 little gravestones right here. But there is a chapel over on the other side. And I didn't realize that there's a chapel on the other side. And, alright, there's a chapel. With a graveyard that's literally like 25 feet by 25 feet. I don't know why we have a micro graveyard here in Orchid. We just do. Alright. Way too long of a clip. Rambling man. Oh, Oh, it's just a rambling man. Another order from the Bell of Tacos. Because Taco Bell. Whole nother note. Oh, where'd my keys go? Right there. Here's these deer. Oh, alright. Well, they're not on the boards now. There's these dudes over here skateboarding. Like champions. I think they set up some sauce packets or something in the parking lot, and now they're all gathered together here. Just kind of hanging out and watching everything as they go by. And a moment ago, they were on their skateboards, and they're, they were Razor scooters back when I was a kid, but they're different brands nowadays. And they're doing some really fucking great kickflips. And one dude did a really, jumped off the curb with his scooter and got to swing properly. You know, I'd always slam into my shins with something like that. They did land a few tricks. One dude fell and did a really, really good recovery. Like, it was a really, really, really smooth recovery, too. Like, you could just tell he didn't land it properly. He fell off the board. He rolled and popped right back up, grabbed his board, and we're back right to where he started. It was pretty cool. So, I don't know, killed a few minutes watching that. Back onto the good old drive. I just like the aesthetics of our 76. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the brickwork. I don't know. Hey, here's guys hanging out with their trucks over by the liquor store. Yeah! Alright, good shit. There's white skateboarders by Taco Bell and white rednecks over by the gas station. The world keeps turning around. You know what? If I wasn't driving to Santa Maria, there'd probably be some really amusing Hispanics over by the shopping center where Cafe Monet was. So I think the world's turning around just fine. The world is turning around just fine. Good. Good, good. Ooh, green light. Yay! As I was approaching the drop-off for the Taco Bell order, second one, I noticed all these ham radio antennas over here. And, like, it's a very large mesh of broadcasting. Pretty cool stuff, honestly. It really is. From here in the continental United States, and I am aware, you can actually broadcast all the way across to Europe. Which is one of those really, really neat aspects of, like, the modern age, digital technology, radio frequencies, and modern communication, to the point that we can get a hold of people on the other side of the ocean casually in our backyards. Nice. It's a nice era to live in. It really is a nice era to live in. It's a Taco Bell skate crew. Alright, I got a new delivery, going to pick up some sushi, and immediately going over to Cold Stone and getting an ice cream. So that's a really nice combination over here. I'm approaching Paradise Records over here, and they have some really nice antique oh, that's a boat. There's just a boat. There's two boats. They're pretty nice little boats. But yeah, I was going, ooh, Star Wars. Oh, dude. Hot Wheels. Hooray, hooray for sushi! And really weird looks from conservative white men. Hey! From here, I give you chin. No, but seriously, I go onwards to the promised land of Cold Stone. Ice Cream Creamery. Delicious, tasty things. Good God. They have what? Wow. It's Nutter Butter. Oh, that's beautiful. It is sushi and ice cream for the same person. Delicious. I guess DoorDash has now changed it where it doesn't actually show you that both orders are for the same person now, which doesn't make any sense to me. It shows they're two different deliveries for two different aspects. I mean, it doesn't show different addresses. It did show the same address drop off for the preview. So, whatever. Anyhow, I am off to go drop off ice cream and sushi. That, you know, that's not a bad combination for dinner. Hold on, actually, that's a good question. A California roll and a chicken teriyaki rice bowl. Yes, that works with ice cream. You get my stamp of approval. I'm not saying your name on my vlog because privacy's sake, something, but yes, you get my approval. Chicken teriyaki rice bowl, a roll of sushi, and ice cream. Man, that sounds so good right now. Oh, yeah. I already had soup and toast, crackers, and snackable carbs. Boom, I got ice cream! And sushi! Very nice individual. Guy had some good taste. I believe he's actually an employee here at the Winestone Inn. If you ever have the possibility of coming out to the Central Coast, I will never be able to afford this inn, but it looks really nice. But yeah, the great tip. A dude passed me a $5 bill, and I realized with the delivery and fees and everything like that, I made $13 from this delivery of two meals. And it's like, yay! Thank you very much, dude. You're awesome. Cash tip so I can go grab myself a burger. I'm not actually hungry or anything like that. So anyhow, my battery's dying here in a moment on my camera, so I'm going to plug it in for a bit, and I have no idea when I'm going to be doing a next clip or not. This will be carrying on to tomorrow as a vlog, because I have some stuff at where I am resting for the evening to try out new gaming things and going, ooh, how far of an immersive world is this for me to blow myself up in? And I might make video, might not. I don't have a noise-controlled environment in any way, shape, or form right now. Cool. So check back in a bit. Toodles. It is Tuesday, June 3rd, about probably 12:30. I'm in the middle of DoorDash. This morning was all right. I got up, was a little bit saddened by life. Things just always kind of fall apart as they're like 90% done. And it's just kind of weird. Anyhow, I'm looking for more work. Putting together a resume today. And this morning I got up and tried out some more of Star Trek Online, specifically to... I think I'm supposed to turn here. You know, one of those moments when you're like in the far back of a neighborhood, you suddenly realize, yeah, alright, well, the actual street I came down, there's the other one over there. But I'm gonna go up this one. So anyhow, I got up this morning and I enjoyed a little bit of Star Trek Online because I found my mouse. Last night I played for like 20 minutes, a little bit of the tutorial, and I was like, ooh, this is really cool. But using the trackpad on my laptop was just an utter pain in the thigh, and it just wasn't moving the distance I needed it to. And I found my mouse on my bedding and all my stuff for sleeping as I put together me having a place to rest. So, oops. So that was one of those, oh my gosh moments. I can't believe my mouse is over here and not with all my computer stuff. So this morning I got up, stuck stuff together, played for about an hour, tried out the ship-to-ship combat system, and its targeting is so much easier having a mouse. And then put some stuff together and clocked in for the day. And I thought to take out my camera and do a vlog as I got an order notification for going to McDonald's. And I did the McDonald's delivery without actually taking out my camera and starting recording. Brilliant! So yeah, hello. It's a very bright, sunny day, and I am light sensitive. Gross. But yeah, here's for the day, and here's to a hopefully capitalistic adventure today. Blah, blah, blah. It's been a bit of an odd day, boop, boop, boo. Words have been a little bit slow. I've had like 3. Boop, 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 boo. I know, I had a really weird anxiety attack earlier, and Just thinking about how most of my life I've started projects and goals in the name of building a foundation for a next step in my existence. Get about 90% of the way, and then all of a sudden everything just starts exploding because no one respects me. When I say yes or no, or talk about what it is that I want to do, or this, that, and the other. Like, I don't know. I brought a television over to a friend's house, and it almost immediately became, I'm watching something and using your television already. And me going, okay, but I'm trying to work on something. And it's just, well, I'm already binge watching a TV show. This isn't your equipment. Well, that's not my problem. Blah, 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 blah. I put up with this for 6 whole months. I stopped fighting against anything. I stopped speaking up for myself and all this other things. And I take my television somewhere else, and within 2 days, it's immediately time to buy a $30 power cord to fix their television. And so now their television is just going to be on constantly. And it's like, this is kind of weird. Like me talking about streaming and content creation and all these other things with you, and you agreeing with the idea of it all, and it suddenly just becomes, it's nice to use your equipment for me to be able to sit around and binge watch something else. I don't know. I'm just disappointed. So I'm now homeless in a car with not a whole lot of resources or anything else. No way to actually pursue things that are self-fulfilling. Vlogging to 7 viewers. That's not, yeah, that's about it. I have like 69 subscribers. Sorry, no, I had 69 subscribers for about 2 weeks. That was a really good laugh, and that was like a month ago. I now have 72 subscribers. Woo! Cool. Only like 6 people regularly view. Oh, fucking really? I'm in the far end of the parking lot, furthest away from the grocery store, and all of the spots are all taken up. And I'm just like, oh man, I need parking. So I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed. At least I got footage for the video that I had the idea for, that I want to put together. Because I just think it'd be amusing to make a Helldivers Hellwiner review, because it's just a really funny joke that's been fucking with the community. Excuse my language. The whole Hellwiner joke's been a really good community joke. I don't know. So, another thing that I'm really bummed out in is, as the finances of DoorDash is swinging, I need to put money together for like my title for my car, my storage units due. And, like, I have a bunch of plushies in a plushie collection, and there's pieces of that plushie collection I've been waiting for, and now all 5 of them are released at once. So, they're all limited releases, and so I'm basically going to be able to get one plushie, hopefully, to be able to to complete the 4-piece set of this one performance group that I had followed in the past, that I don't have time to watch anything leisurely anymore because the economy for DoorDash crashed. And then, probably losing everything anyway. I'm just fucking tired mentally, and I'm exhausted, and everything I put effort into just keeps blowing up in my face. Anyhow, I ended up taking like a 1-hour nap because I got a delivery to a high school, and it was in the middle of like their lunch break, and I just got really fucking pissy. Canceled it, didn't bother doing the delivery because it's like in the middle of the lunch break, and I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna take a nap for a little bit because I'm a little spun out and burnt. Just keep having anxiety attacks when I wake up. So nothing worked out. And it's weird that the manager of my friend's trailer park thinks that my friend is my mom. And that's why they haven't said anything about me showing up so often. Meanwhile, I don't even know how to communicate with my mom to be able to get the longboard, to be able to go to my stepfather's memorial and go out surfing, paddling out with everybody. So, I don't fucking know. I'm burnt out and I'm sad. Yeah. Nothing worked out. So we're going to visit my dad. All of a sudden his significant other is just like, don't bother grabbing him in the morning. It's alright if he If the homeless man that is really, really appreciative of having a bed for the first time to stretch out on in months and is completely snores asleep, no reason to get him up to participate with us with what we're doing for the day. Basically woke up to hearing that as they were walking out the door. So I literally got up and put stuff together and walked out the door as they were walking out the door, and they're like, "You want to come?" And I'm like, "I have no time or able to be prepared that quickly, so have a wonderful day." And they weren't able to go to where they were going, so they went on a 3.5 mile walk. So happy I didn't go, because they're the kind of people that go to walk, and they're just the whole time. Meanwhile, I'm like, nature, ooh, look how pretty this is, look how pretty that is. Oh, that's a really nice rock, I'm going to pick it up. They get left behind. All the time. So, I don't know. I'm really disappointed in a lot of aspects of life. I'm trying to keep my storage unit paid. My title is due for this vehicle. This vehicle needs an oil change. Nothing's stable. Everywhere I put in my resume, I get to the second interview, and I just get dropped. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what it is that's wrong, but all of my employment in the past, it's always been flukes. My first job was my mom's boss hiring me because they had watched me and grow up and bring your kid to work day. Some of my other jobs were literally, you're the only one who's applied who doesn't have any other jobs, so you have a fully open schedule and you're just convenient. Training you're just going to suck. Worked for Harbor Freight, and literally within the first week it was, "You're not the person we interviewed." What? Yeah, you're not the Kyle we interviewed. We interviewed a Kyle, but you're not the Kyle we interviewed. We have no idea why we're training you. Anyhow, come along. And it was a weird moment when I was like, I said this to like HR when I was on the phone with HR, and HR started fucking yelling at me on the phone about how there's not an HR mistake. My other two jobs were my friends that were working at the location, just casually knowing that there was an opening, talking to the manager, immediately talking to me, two and two together. You know, specifically so the business wouldn't have any lapse in staffing. I was just casually snapped up because it was easier than doing the job and the interviewing process. And in every other interview I've always walked into, I'd get to like the second interview. And no callbacks. And that's how it was for years. And then I ended up getting into doing DoorDash specifically because it was an avenue of making money to be able to leave. And then my family was just like, "You're not leaving! We've decided our own point of view because, you want to use the comfortable bed one more time. And then it was me screeching that I wasn't making enough money to be able to move out and pay them all the money that they were demanding, and that we needed to talk. And then it was, the van needs an oil change and needs maintenance and its title, and I can't get all of this done all at once, so I need to not be paying you rent and I need to move out. And it was, well, we need the house painted so you can paint the house. And I said, well, I want to be able to take care of this one bill myself because I already have this money saved up, and so we can get this done in about 2 weeks. And then the next day my stepfather's like, "No, I'm old and I'm fucking obese and I want this done now. I don't want to be stressing about it. Let's get this done now. You're being paid. Let's get this done now." I'm like, "Oh, all right, fine, if it's that frantic to you." And then all of a sudden it's working from 8 a.m. to 1. And then from 1 to the whole rest of the day, my whole work shift was just fucked. I couldn't go do DoorDash because I didn't have multiple shifts. I only was scheduling one long work day. I now schedule 4 work shifts specifically because I have no idea what's going to happen in my life and who's going to pop up and demand something. And they're an influence of my life or anything else. I've gotten everything out of everyone's control because of everything that happened. But yeah, suddenly it was just, thank you for your labor. You said you wanted to handle everything yourself, so thank you for the free work. Fuck off. I need to go back into my office to get my work done because I own this house and you're subject to my whims. La 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 la. And then the van blew up because I didn't go work. I worked for my family. And I will always wonder if I went and did DoorDash, I would have been able to put the money together and change the oil myself. And then the money that was working for them for their house is going to be for paying the title. And then they didn't follow through, so I ordered 2 credit cards, and the credit cards arrived the day after the engine started making really bad noises, and my engine was damaged and destroyed. So I bought a stuffed animal that I sleep with every night. And that is a reminder to never trust my family ever again. I need to just take that to heart. I need to move on with my existence. And I don't fucking know. Maybe I can go work at the packing plants where they pack their herbs, the vegetables. What is the produce? The produce packing plants out here in Guadalupe. Can't believe I just brain farted on the word fucking produce. Produce is a very simple word, and there's a lot of grocery costs, as a bureaucrat recently had an issue saying. So, I don't know. 2:22. This shift ends in a half hour, so I should go take a shower. And I need to put food together. I've made $9 today. Yay. I'm burnt out. It was weird putting together a vlog and editing everything together, and it was all edited so fast, and I'm just like, I wanted to vlog for so many years. I just never had good equipment. I never was putting money into my life. It was, graduate from high school, go to college, go to college, go to college, go to college, don't get a job, don't get a job, don't get a job, go to college, go to college. If you're successful in college, you can have this truck, and then you can work on fixing this truck, this, that, and the other. And then it was, okay, I went to college, I helped out with this, my stepfather's mother has passed, these other things have occurred, this has occurred, I'm going to find employment, save up this, that, and the other, I'm going to get a welding certificate because my general education, just isn't working out, and psychologically I'm fucking exhausted, and this isn't working, and it's, you hate your family, burning everything down. And so I never got a job to just save up money, move out of my family's house, and build infrastructure for myself, because I had to repay them for raising me. I scream about that every day now. So, I'm pretty fucking burnt out. Soup. Right, there's Ritz crackers at the house. Soup. Because I enjoyed a burger yesterday, and I don't get to have any big solid food for a while because I don't have money. Because flailing like a fucking animal, because how dare I get a welding certificate instead of the associate's degree that my family members were expecting. That's literally what blew everything up. Is how fucking dare you get a welding certificate. I wonder every day if I had had my fucking welding certificate. I understand I probably would still be getting shitty 9-to-5 jobs, but I'd still be able to do welding here and there. Like I wasn't never physically capable of getting a welding career with a trade shop going and doing welding every fucking day throughout the entire year. The plan was to get a welding certificate and going to certain jobs, saving up money and living in a fucking car to be able to save up money and build more infrastructure to be able to do more content creation, do film and sewing and all the other things. I should just get rid of all my props, my storage unit, all the cloth, and all the things I have for creating. It just sucks. Fucking exhausted. Anyhow, it's now 2:30. I think I am going to go ahead and log out. And I'm going to go over to my friend's house, make food, shower, clock back in, sit in a parking lot some more, just cry. I have my laptop, though, to make a resume. Not a damn thing I really think is going to actually get me a job. I was doing DoorDash for 3 years, and I believe I had to hit a work gap. Tell them you were taking care of your grandmother. Tell them you were doing work over here. Tell them you were doing work at your dad's girlfriend's house. Tell them you were doing... Nobody gives a fuck. I don't have managers to have them call as a reference. I only have people that I know personally. fucking awesome. It's a Google fucking camera car. At least I think that's what that was. Anyhow, I'm burnt out and irritated. Gotta put together a resume and go hand it to a bunch of places. And in about 2 months, I'm probably going to be homeless in a car with no storage unit, nothing to show for my past. It just sucks. It just sucks so much. I have had a shower. And ate a little bit of what? Alright, well, that was Big Daddy Matt giving me a call and saying hello. Anyhow, what was I saying? Right. So, took a shower, ate some food, let myself decompress a little bit. I'm still a little bit upset with everything, how the roller coaster of life has gone. And, like, I'm really weirdly insecure about, like, looking for new work. I mean, I have to. So, it's not exactly like I get to, like, not fill out resumes and fill stuff out and prep things for applying for work, but it's just one of those kind of things where I'm gonna burn out even more, really weirdly. But I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to end up liquidating things. I really emotionally and mentally don't want to liquidate if I'm not able to find work in the next 2 months. Because I don't know. The DoorDash deliveries have been few and far between. I'm delivering 3 different orders of groceries right now, and I'm only making $10, which is kind of weird. Because you would expect, you know, a grocery tip to be, you know, $5. But it's the California Food and Accessibility Assistance Program, also known as the Bento system. And so the bento boxes are a nutritional assistance program done by the state of California. And I guess with their program, they tried to wrap everything together. At least I hope these are bento orders. I'm really bummed out if like bento orders really stopped that badly. I went into Albertsons and their pickup sheet for the day only has like 6 different drivers on the name roster, but only like 14 deliveries have been done today. So I'm slightly concerned, but not too badly concerned. Meanwhile, I've always loved how scenic this specific part of this drive is here along California Highway 1. Yes, it's a golf course. Anyhow. So, I don't know. Life's just gonna have to turn out however it turns out. I had the wild idea of maybe I should just write a cover letter and a resume and print a bunch of them out and then just scotch tape them up to a series of cafes and donut shops at other locations while also turning them into businesses. So, anyhow, farmland. Beautiful, beautiful farmland. I don't know, I'm just slightly bummed out because, like, some of the creators that I follow and the people who I adore are putting out the products that I've been hoping for months. Specifically because with VTubers and certain content creation, people create really nice backgrounds with their plushies and other things to be able to represent some of the people they support, some other stuff. And I you know, they're one-of-a-kind plushies that aren't going to be produced again. And I'm not going to be able to add them to my collection. I've already missed out on like 7 of them and over the last like 3 years, and now I'm going to be missing out on another 6. And I'm just grumpy. Hey! Gotta love corner vendors. Those cars are in the way. Look how beautiful that umbrella is. Alright. We gotta stop blabbering while driving. So yeah, I'm pretty sure 2 of these orders under different names just went to the same house. So I'm pretty sure these are bento orders for assisted living and such like that. And another one was for an individual, and he just wandered out of the house. So it was kind of cool. So, good stuff. On this wonderful sunny day, a little bit of a drive into Tanglewood. And Tanglewood is a very nice little out-of-the-way neighborhood between Santa Maria and Guadalupe, and it was, oh, that's not the right street. There's another street up here. It, I believe, was originally created to support Betaravia, the sugar mill. And then Betaravia closed down, well, before I was born. And this lovely little small community just kept growing. The Great Stone Mountain, the Great Recycle Mountain, and the Great Recycle Pit. Oh, alright, I guess the recycle pit's not exactly visible from over here. Oh, maybe it's been moved. But yeah, this is our recyclables and refuge facility over here. They do their job very well. They do, it's a very clean town. So from here, I'm wandering over to my storage unit because I need to grab my television so it can be reset. Because currently it's been malfunctioning and my friend's password is required to be able to unlock it, which is weird. So I'm going to go fix that later on, after work. There's a truck driving training school right over here. I thought about becoming a trucker once, and then I just realized like how disappointed I would be. But I don't know, that was years ago, and nowadays things are coming to a weird point. I don't know, it's always been kind of a just-in-case fallback plan, but it means I'm not going to be able to enjoy certain aspects of what I wanted to enjoy in life, but, you know, those opportunities all went by anyway. So, oh well. The lovely other side of Betaravia. Went by my storage unit and got my television. Captain Homeless fucking cocksucker on a tricycle was there. So, surprisingly enough, didn't say anything or anything like that. And I stopped by, grabbed my television, went back to work. But, like, it's still just fucking amazing to me how it's just some dude can fucking yell about $20 fucking and then all of a sudden we're both being evicted, and all of a sudden it's, okay, well, you're only allowed to be here for an hour at a time. And it's like, I said it was just a fucking pop tire and not fucking make a hubbub about it. Fucking humans irritate the shit out of me. Trim my nose hairs. I don't really have a nose hair trimmer anymore. Mine broke. So anyhow, clocking back into deliveries here in a moment. Getting around the corner over here and getting back to Albertsons. Boobity-boo. Boobity-boobity-boo. Boo. Yeah, so I going to grab my television so I can reset its password and everything like that. But yeah, the one thing that just really fucking pisses me off, that it's just like I can't go to my storage unit and actually sort through my things because a homeless fucking asshole of an individual who has a bunch of containers and is on Social Security and a bunch of other shit has his fucking storage units set up like shopping malls. Well organized and everything else like that, and I can't fucking bother getting my shit organized because he has to fucking contribute over $20 fucking. It's fucking disgusting. Fucking hate people, dude. Anyhow, back to work. Currently doing a delivery, sushi, tasty things over here by the community park, and you go through the glory of the meadows. And all of a sudden, everything goes from being a single-story home to a two-story home. It's all really nice. Villas. Ooh. Shiny things in a roundabout. But yeah, I'm doing more deliveries. Yay, deliveries. Do-do-do-do-do. Deliveries. I don't know, I'm slightly grumpy at this neighborhood. We have this really nice, it was really nicely secluded park in the southern side of our city. and it was like you'd have to drive over a hill to drive into a valley, and this park was at the bottom of the valley, so you had this really, really nice, lush green park. And then some developer decided to literally pave this single street, this hill, nothing else except for these 2 streets of houses, just to be able to sell with it's really nice to our local park, and it's right next to our park, blah, 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 give us another $100,000, yay! And, like, literally, it's like everything for continuing to develop in the area is just undone. And there's, like, 4 different outlets to this road, as I'm, like, manhandling your face. There's, like, 4 different outlets to this road that was paved, obviously, just to go around the hill, just to put houses next to this park. And I've always found it hella fucking annoying. Hugely amazingly, massively, vastly. Oh, look at the capitalists casually cashing in on something that was really, really nice until, oh look, a bunch of homes. So anyhow, there's a bunch of toddlers hanging out in the last 4 driveways of this street right next to the park. So if it just so happens that there's some 7 or 8 humans that get to start their lives right next to the local community park, and they get to grow up next to the community park, cool, good for them, that's wonderful. Just still one of those kind of things where it's just like, it was really, really nice for 2 years of when this park first opened, just being able to drive over to this park, being completely away from all aspects of society except for other park visitors. And like literally in a valley to the point where all of the sound waves and sound from the city will just go over the park by like 700 feet. And so you don't get to hear anything because you're behind a hill. And it was, I thought it was nice. It was very, very pleasant. Anyhow, back to my dispatch location to continue waiting for deliveries. Doo-be-doo-doo. It's been kind of nice and successive the last 2 deliveries. So hopefully, I'm hoping that the evening is picked up and I'm going to get another delivery like right now. Oh, alright. My phone's not going to advantageously ding while I'm recording. Doo-be-doo-doo. Humans are really cute. Stupidly stubborn, but they're still really cute. Just did a delivery run. Grabbed some stuff at Taco Bell. Ran over to the store, came back, and as I'm pulling along the parking lot for Albertsons, a woman's coming along, walking along Albertsons, and so I stopped before the little blue painted crosswalk to let her cross into the actual parking lot area of the parking lot, and she's just casually walking by. She smiles at me and waves to me as I'm just giggling as if she's like, oh, good, I do it too. Because I multiple times have been like walking along like the store, and people stop to be like, "Oh, go ahead and cross," and it's like, "Oh no, I'm parked by Giovanni's. I don't need to actually walk into the parking lot." All right, anyhow, dinging my bell, yelling at me. That's a good day. It's I don't know. I think I've made $30 today. So, anyhow, I have an hour and a half more left, and chill and relax, and waiting for deliveries. Alright, doing delivery to McDonald's. As I was waiting outside of Taco Bell, I was hopping out to wander over to the restroom as another individual came back from like grocery shopping. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, give me a minute, my door handle's broken. And he's like, oh, that's not too bad of a fix, this, that, and the other. And so maybe within the next week or so, I'm going to be dropping like $20 on some dude, and he's going to help me out with fixing my door handle. Yay, what a blessing! Or, I don't know, he's going to look into a couple things, ask a couple questions. But like, good, nice people are nice people, and that's wonderful. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I got to get stuff together that, I don't know, I figure I'm going to end up having to take my car to a shop or something. It's been my plan for a while now, but I just don't have the money for taking my car to a shop or money in general. Because everything's been a mess my whole life. Yes, do-do-do-do-do. Alrighty. It's a very, very nice evening. I really like that blue tone in the sky. That's very nice. But yeah, I'm not uploading my vlog again tonight, because big screen television and a little bit of some Star Trek Online and some nerdyism stuff. But I might upload in the morning. Nah, probably not. I'm lazy. I'll upload tomorrow. Yeah, 3-day vlog. Woohoo! anyhow. It is Wednesday, June 4th. It is actually like 1:23 or so. I got up today, went over to a friend's house, got my television reset, so it is logged into my account more properly through one of the YouTube systems. I got a hold of a couple different program things and got some stuff fixed on my computer. And then I jumped into MMO. I've been just started like 3 days ago and got things kind of coordinated, and now it's all ready for making clip recordings and streaming for making Star Trek Online content. And the camera will not balance on my steering wheel. Oh hey, it does! Okay, cool. As I release the brake pedal, everything sways back and forth. So my first pickup is McDonald's, and I need to leave the windows cracked because it's kind of a hot day. So I'm going in to pick up. What am I picking up? I'm going to post this vlog tonight because I'm gonna go over to my friends as they're visiting friends, and I'm gonna clean some bits. The toilets need to be really scrubbed. And I have laundry in the wash right now. It needs to be put in the dryer. I'm picking up for an individual. Their first name starts with an A. Privacy concerns. 5 big chickens and 3 French fries. Damn, girl, you can eat. Like 40 kids, high schoolers, suddenly just appeared at McDonald's. Thousands of them. As sports cars and minivans and vehicles galore are all backed up and stuck here because people keep turning into the McDonald's parking lot as a drive-through, and you know, I don't know why there's not a yellow barrier line telling people, you know, to go into the parking lot to form the line, but no, the line crosses across the entrance intersection to the parking lot itself for all of the restaurants and the stores, and they regularly back up to the light, and it's just weird. I don't know, I feel like I should just like vigilante paint a yellow line for the good of the community. So anyhow, I have some digital stuff I have to put together, and I have like no time. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Specifically, I need to put together my Patreon page and some other stuff for people to be able to financially contribute to me, and put together a few other things for social media, and I feel like I need to reclaim my Pinterest and a couple other miscellaneous web pages I haven't visited in like 15 years, because when I do a Google search, there's some really weird stuff on my, when you do a search for @FightingDrag. And my business cards, I'm going to be getting around to ordering in the next 2 weeks, hopefully. And they're just going to be at my screen name and some decorative designs. So, I don't know. But, yeah. Off for the days of deliveries. Boop, 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 boop. It's a good Wednesday. That's another successful delivery of glorious McDonald's. And I ended up here, right next to Old Town Orchid, in the Orchid Dentistry. And it's really scenic here, so give me a moment here. I had to leap into the car and turn around. But yeah, look how wonderfully scenic it is today. There's a bunch of people out walking around. It's a really great Wednesday. Not even sure what time it is. I think it's only like 1:45. So it's a great afternoon on this lovely Wednesday, the June 4th. Yeah. I don't know why I just said that way. Freedom! What a wonderful day it is, and the beauty of Orchid. Alrighty, I had to plug in myself on my vlogging phone for a little bit, and ended up getting another 2 more deliveries, or I should say, I got 3 more deliveries doing grocery orders, and I've already dropped off 2 of them. So now I'm running off to drop off the third. And just kind of, it's a good day. It's a good day indeed. I am doing these deliveries. I don't want to deal with that street. I'm doing these deliveries, and I just got this delivery at like 2:45. It's now 3:08. My lunch break is supposed to be from 3 to 4. I have to clock back in at 4. I have 2 more drop-offs I have to do. I'm halfway across town from where it is that I need to go to be able to cook food. So it's one of those days where I got hosed by the deliveries, and I got given the deliveries specifically on time to be able to delay me from even getting to eat today. Shiza. Alright, it's this street? I think it's this street. It looks like this street. Alright, it is this street. Boo boo. Boo 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 boo. I can hear the ice cream truck out my window. Oh, really? I can't hear the ice cream truck out my window because he's literally right next to my car. Alright. 15. Alright. Time for another drop off of groceries. With the glory of the ice cream truck. Cart? Trike. It's a trike. It's a tricycle. Rear wheel. Alright, this is hilarious. The other delivery that I'm delivering, the one that I just dropped off is this house right over here. The one that I'm dropping off is over where the post office mail truck is. It's literally 10 houses down the street. Alright. It's such a cool car. Yikes, that was a weird set of sounds from this camera. I decided to bite a bullet, and I'm going to get myself some Panda Express. And that will basically be my meal for the entirety of the day, because good God, they give you a lot of food. It just makes sense. Panda Express. And then I can just eat and clock right back into work instead of having to go to somewhere, cook, and then hope that I'm able to eat in time. Hey, this person has a Hume Lake sticker. That was such a fun time with my youth group. My goodness. Alright, checking back in a minute, because I don't want to bring a camera into Panda Express and confuse a bunch of... It's an ethnically diverse group, but it's usually just a bunch of Mexicans enjoying Chinese food. Yeah. Cheap American Chinese food. Good shit. Fucking love Panda Express! Alrighty, I'm stuffed and satisfied. And it's a little bit later than I wanted it to be when I clocked in, but that's okay. So I am now chilling and waiting over here by Panda Express. Gonna see if I get new orders here. It says the hot spot for deliveries is right around the corner, 4 restaurants over this direction. So, okay, cool. If not, oh well, whatever. So I'm hanging out for a little bit. Gonna, I don't know, probably try look online and figure out some current geopolitical events. And do some reading for a good 20 minutes, and then I'll move locations if I don't get any orders. Good stuff. Gotta go put laundry in the dryer here in a bit. Dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. Well, it was a bit of a productive afternoon, I guess. I had done, I don't know if I actually did the recording after I got Panda Express, but I got Panda Express, clocked in for an hour, moved my location, waited for another 45 minutes, and now I came back into Orchid, ran by a location, stuck some clothes in the wash, and now I'm at this special location in Orchid and clocked in at 6:44. I've only made like $23 today. And it's just one of those kind of things where, I don't know, somebody suggested being in Santa Maria, and it had sounded like a good idea. I went over by the other Albertsons and McCoy, and I ended up getting a bunch of really nice deliveries. And then, Yeah, right. So one of the staff members was just like, yeah, we get a lot of bento orders on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then I went back over there. There just weren't any orders. And I remember there being lots of orders regularly last time I'd been in Santa Maria. So I am back in Orchidteria. Orchidetessen. I don't know. I don't know, man. I've been having an alright day. Boobity boobity boop. Alright, maybe it did get a little dingy. I am sitting here, waiting, and waiting, and waiting. 7:11 p.m. Probably going to be clocked in for at least another hour, hour and a half. Nothing happens for an hour. I'm probably going to clock out and finish my laundry. Take a shower. But yeah, I'm gazing at the beauty that is McDonald's. So again, that's a drive-through. And people keep pulling straight into the drive-through directly after coming out of the intersection right here, driving down the lane here, and then immediately turning over into the drive-through. Drive-through can only take 2 cars outside of the place where you order. So there's, yeah. And it would just be solved by just having a little yellow line painted that's kind of like a half circle that forces everyone that way down the parking lot. That'd be hard. Kind of simple. Anyhow. Happy Wednesday the 4th of June. Have a wonderful day. Could I call it a Blue Wednesday? Moody Blues. There you go. Wednesday, June 4th. The Moody Blues. Doobie doobie doo. They're all coming for you. Doop doobie doo doo. It's a high-speed chase. Oh no, what? Oh no, that's an ambulance. Oh no. Alright, well, here's hoping whoever that is fine. Damn, man, it is a Moody Blue Wednesday. Shit.